Alright, back with the third match of Jun Soulflayer against what I presume will be Bogles again. Oh, this is absolutely unkeepable. If this was a red source, it would be wonderfully keepable. This is it's one of those beautiful risky hands, but we can't keep that. Yeah, we'll keep that. So this is going to allow us to get into turn 3 Stinkweed, block with a Stinkweed, and hopefully then cast a big Soulflayer off of it. That's what we're looking for. And I totally just bombed that. Had to play the Overgrown Tomb first. Unless they're mana abilities, okay. So that'll shut down Lilith Troll. Yeah, that hurts. So the plan would definitely have been to block that, or the creature the next turn, which could have set up a big Soulflayer. Trample and lifelink. Yeah, that would have been pretty big. Maybe a Faithless Looting, yeah. Alright, so we are on pace to hit Aristocrat. But really we're looking to dredge Stinkweed. I'm trying to think odds on stuff here. So we're not gonna kill that. Yeah, man, that set us back. Oh, that hurt so bad. So the one thing we've got going on is we are going to be gaining life. Alright, so at least we're going to gain 8 life. We're not stinkweeding here. Right now, I think we are at a spot where we slowly can pull back into this, assuming he doesn't draw too well. Oh, he could have blocked. So really, this game should be over. He's got reach, lifelink, trample, first strike. We should just call this one a loss. I just want to see if we get a grave strength. Or what would be better is a faithless looting into a grave strength. Alright, so we're going to concede that. Shouldn't have been there. Flip side of that is that could have played out very differently as well. Had I played it appropriately. Alright, so we are cutting Drogskol, probably the Unburial Rites. Cutting a Stinkweed, a Lotleth Troll, the Lightning Axes. That one was pretty brutal. Let's try and play a better game this go around. Not great, but we'll keep. Alright, so we got something going here. Core Spirit Dancer. Ooh, of course, Spirit Dancer can be scary. So we're gonna get a little greedy here. Really should have held back the Golgari Charm, but at least we can attack a couple enchantments that they play. So he's just trying to determine his most optimal plays, because as he casts, Core Spirit Dancer is going to let him draw a card. So as he plays an aura on Bogle, he draws a card. The flip side of that is if he puts him on Core Spirit Dancer, he gets +2/+2 for each aura attached. So right now he's at 3/5. As we destroy it, he goes back to an 0-2. He's probably going to go split it up, give some to the Bogle. So it's going to be attacking in for 11. Abrupt Decay would be great. But it doesn't take a whole lot for me to present lethal back at him, so he's trying to determine if he wants to block or attack. So he's determined that he needs to block me. So if I remove Spider Umbra, he drops 3/3, which makes him what, an 8/5. Just gonna do the 7 damage then and play it like that. That's... And that actually is going to be theoretically game unless he has a path. Oh. So he didn't have much else gas-wise. I don't think we're gonna do anything different there. You know, I think it's funny we haven't even like seen a Sylvan Caryatid. I'll probably see way too many of them now. This is a beautiful start. Could go for a green source. But that makes this really good. So hopefully this Faithless Looting leads us into a green source. Perfect. I really don't need the bird now. So we may actually go straight into a Golgari Charm next turn, and then turn 3 Lily before we start getting into Soulflayer. That's depending on what happens, clearly, because... it's going to be a lot of gas. Haste, Trample, Flying is good. Grave Strength is great. I think we're definitely going to be Golgari Charming the Ethereal Armor. Maybe the Keen Sense. So this is beautiful. So not only do we get to delay some of that damage, but we're going to get to Lily him. He's already off to a fast start, but we're about to get rockin'. See if he has another creature. It's gonna be a little surprised if he didn't, but wonder what he's thinking. He must have a creature. Or else he's writing me something about how terrible Liliana is. So he's deciding to not pay the 2 life. I think we're going to get a pass come in, which is probably a big bummer to him. Nope, alright. So he's going to get Rancor. He's just committing to this all right now is all. So this gives our Soulflayer hexproof, which is great. So we can actually Soulflayer into Grave Strength right now. So Flying Haste, Hexproof Trample.
He doesn't need a nap till 4:30.
Oh, no good. Oh, no, no good. So he's going to kill Soulflayer, and I will not be able to downtick Lily. So my assumption is he's going at Lily, and so we're just going to let him. No point of blocking. We really need a Grave Strength right now. Land in a Grave Strength. Bummer. So overall 5 and 2, but I don't think either of us are super well versed in our decks.